Hi everybody, we're going to be doing some grammar now. We're going to be looking and exploring adverbs of manner. And for that case, we might think of, some of you might be able to think of some adverbials of manner as well. So let's have a look. What are adverbs? Quickly tell yourself, maybe tell somebody near you, what is an adverb? What is its job? An adverb is a word that describes a verb or an action. So it's how you might do something. So adverbs of manner just tell us simply in what manner do you complete a verb, or has a verb been completed? Has it been completed quickly? Has it been completed softly? Has it been completed loudly? Has it been completed cautiously, carefully, softly? There's lots of different adverbs of manner. It might have been sneakily, and it will all depend on how you want that verb to have been completed. So we've got some examples here. He ran quickly. It could be he ran swiftly. There are lots of different adverbs. Lots of the time you can identify an adverb with that ly suffix on the end. So we've got quickly. That's not always the case, but it is in quite a lot of examples. She spoke softly. She spoke quietly. She spoke loudly. She spoke quickly. James laughed loudly when he heard the joke. James laughed enthusiastically when he heard the joke. James laughed ridiculously when he heard the joke. James laughed uncontrollably when he heard the joke. And by that same token, we might say, when he heard the joke, comma, James laughed loudly. So, how did your work go today? It went well. Now, in this context here, well is our adverb, but what's unusual to the more common examples is this doesn't have a ly suffix on it. But it's still an adverb. It is describing how something happened. It went well. Yeah, we wouldn't say it went good. Sometimes you might use that when you're speaking to people, but when we're in school and we're doing our writing, we're going to be speaking or writing correctly. Yeah, it went good. You might say that to your friends, but technically that's not correct. It went well. So, if there is a preposition before a verb's object, you can place the adverb of manner either before the preposition or after the object. Remember, those prepositions, have a think about what those prepositions are. The easiest and the most simplest way to identify a preposition comes from that word preposition. Now, that's not the only way that we can use a preposition, but that's going to be the majority way that we use. But we've got things like towards, so it's showing us direction. They walk through the grass. Yeah. So if we have a look, we've got our object, which is the mother. The child ran happily towards his mother. The child ran towards his mother happily. So we can move those adverbs around in that sentence, and it gives a slightly different effect to our sentence. So, a little task today. I've given you some adverbs of manner in that table. So, again, a lot of the time we're going to be asking you to write some sentences using these words. It's up to you. If you want to push yourself and make sure all those sentences are related in a paragraph, it's up to you. If you want to do them separately, again, this is all about practice. Practicing. So we've got some unusual ones in here. We've got hard, fast, but the majority of these all have ly. Not all of them, but the majority. So 1 chili, 3 sentences. 2 chilies, 5 sentences. And for 3 chilies, write 5 sentences using 5 different adverbs of manner. Give more information about the adverbs of manner by using a word such as a bit, quite, most, fairly, really, very, extremely. Now, those of you that know me when I teach, I'm not a massive fan of these two. I would much prefer you to use ones like fairly, most, extremely, incredibly. Yeah. Now, we've also got a Forcelli challenge here. Can you add preposition to some of your sentences? Remember, it could be through, it could be towards, it could be west, it could be above, below. They're the more simple ones. Below, next to, adjacent to, inside, something like that.